Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of Good Luck with Sam and Dev. November is here, October is gone, which can only mean one thing in America. It's Thanksgiving. In this episode of Sam and Alan Learn to Cook Something, they will be taking on their greatest challenge yet. Devyn's made-from-scratch pumpkin pie, which includes handmade pie crust, roasted sugar pumpkin puree, and hand-whipped whipped cream. Will they be able to do it? Will they keep their butter cold? All this and more on this episode of Good Luck with Sam and Dev.
Boop, that's where the title card goes.
Hi there, it's me, different time Devyn, and I just got the video of Sam and Alan putting together the pie crust according to my recipe. I am so excited to see how they did. So now I'm going to put on these headphones and I'm going to watch it along with you and react to it. So here we go.
Let's get the flour.
Okay, they're starting with the flour
And the sugar.
and the sugar.
Into the bowl. So we need.
The sugar is optional.
Yeah. So the recipe calls for unsalted butter.
Uh-huh.
We have salted butter and salt. So we're just going to eliminate the salt and use the salt.
So they texted me and they asked me
in the salted
what they
butter.
should do if they have salted butter, and I said just don't add salt because there's already salt in the butter.
Yeah.
Show me the butter.
All the sugar keeps sliding out.
Now, in my instructions, I told them, and I tried to make it very clear, that the butter needed to be cold because cold is everything when it comes to pie crust. You want it to be as cold as possible for as long as possible.
So the butter's been sitting out on the counter. So it is quite mushy.
Why? I said that it needed to be cold. Why did they leave it on the counter? Guys!
I'm cutting the butter.
That butter would be a lot easier to cut if it were cold.
Then very specific instructions.
Yes.
If working by hand,
If working by hand.
use a pastry cutter. We don't have that.
I don't have one either.
Or 2 forks.
Or a food
Not
processor.
hands. It's
Not hands.
Too hot.
Too hot.
Hands. To work.
You don't wanna
butter
melt the
into
butter with your
flour
hands.
Until butter is evenly dispersed into pea-size or smaller bits.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Samantha Forecast.
This is very incorrect.
This is easy.
Yeah, it's easy when you're doing it wrong.
How easy it is.
Yeah.
Sam and Alan are notoriously bad at reading instructions for things. Just putting that out there. Which is why I like to be there to teach them. But this is fun in its own
Just
way.
one little bit of it going well.
It's not going well, Alan. This is all wrong. You should have started the ice water before so it was nice and cold.
I think it's pretty good.
Sprinkle dough evenly with ice water. Use a spatula to quickly mix the water into the dough until evenly combined and the dough becomes moist clumps.
You could just get a spoon. Too much water. Too much water. Too much water. Stop, 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 stop. It's too wet. It's too wet. It's too wet. Stop.
what up?
Quarter cup is like the maximum. You don't need to add the whole thing. Also, I think that's a third of a cup measuring
We're
cup.
looking for moist clumps.
It's too much. Too mixed. Too mixed. Too mixed. Stop. Sam, stop. Stop.
Using hands, finally the hands are involved. Using hands, quickly pack dough into ball like a snowball.
Like a snowball. Oh, it's Play-Doh. Stop. Stop touching it. 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 Stop touching it.
Snowball, snowball.
Okay. Then flatten into
3/4 of an inch disc.
yeah.
Wrap the dough disc tight in plastic wrap.
Yes. When you put it in a plastic wrap thing, the dough starts to hydrate from what is supposed to be the butter clumps inside, but you want to keep it nice and cold so that you have those nice flaky layers in the pie crust. It's almost like lamination, but it's not lamination.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
Get it in the fridge.
Chill.
Yes, and chill, Alan.
We did it. All right. I have made the dough. The dough
Yeah.
is chilling. The next step
Uh-huh.
would be to make the pumpkin pie like innards,
Yeah, the pumpkin parts.
the pumpkin parts. But the dough's ready to go, and it can sit in the fridge for up to 3 days.
Yep.
But it's gonna sit in there for like 3 hours. We didn't want to do it last night, and we didn't want to do it this morning. And now we gotta go get the oven.
Ah! Okay, bye!
Okay, so I have a lot of thoughts about what I just watched. So here's the thing. You want to keep the pie crust cool, and you want to let it rest for a long period of time and get as cold as possible for as long as possible before you cook it. I gave them the handwritten recipe so that they could make it the night before, and it would have all night to chill. So it would be like nice and crispy and like so cute. They literally did it like right before they came to get me. So I mean, I'm sure it's all going to turn out. So let's get to, without further ado, the making of the actual pumpkin pie innards themselves, the filling. Happy Thanksgiving. I love my friends. I really do. I think that they're brilliant and talented and wonderful, and I am very thankful to have them in my life. I do wish they were a little better at following instructions, though. Oh well, I guess we'll see what happens with the rest of the pie. Good luck. We're back! Now we're gonna make pie filling!
Yay!
Yay! Samantha has the instructions.
Okay, I am here to assist. Beat eggs in a large bowl.
2 large eggs and 1 yolk.
Well, and then do we also do the 1 yolk? It's not on the list. Plus 1 yolk, yep. Just the yolk.
And the yolk is the yellow part.
Yes, the yolk is the yellow part.
Alright, the eggs are beaten.
The eggs are beaten. What does it say to do next?
Mix in the brown sugar, white sugar, salt, spices, and pumpkin puree and cream, and mix well. Teaspoons of that.
2 teaspoons.
Of cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
1 teaspoon of 1 teaspoon brown sugar.
Don't worry, Devyn, I will get it everywhere. Call that 1. Prehistoric birds.
You know, this kitchen might look like a mid-century modern, but it's actually in the middle of Jurassic Park. Spared no expense. Alright.
Squeeze ginger.
Alright.
A 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg.
Oh, okay, so I like to grind my own fresh nutmeg. I don't really like it to be from a thing, so
We're supposed to mix it. Does it matter?
it doesn't matter. It's all coming together anyway. So it has a 1/4 teaspoon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can kind of eyeball that. This is a nutmeg. This is my little, this is my zester, but it works just as well too.
What does a nutmeg look like?
This.
It's a nut.
It's a nut. It's a meg.
Nutmeg.
1/2 teaspoon of lemon zest.
Who wants to zest?
Zest.
Okay. Can I suggest that you hold it with the rounded shape facing up at you like a U? Like this. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then you can collect the zest into it. Make sure that you're holding it at kind of like a, yeah.
Oh,
So
it'll get
so it'll collect here and then you can scoop it out
Gotcha.
that way. All right, and how much lemon zest did you need? 1/4 teaspoon?
1/2 teaspoon.
That should be good.
Thank you. Let's measure it out.
I like when they measure.
We got.
Pour it into pie shell. Bake at 425 for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, lower temp to 350 and then bake for 45 minutes. If my math adds up, that's an hour.
That's a full hour.
Full hour of pumpkin time.
Let's take that pumpkin pie crust out.
Here.
Nice and solid.
Do we want our doodads and arrangements?
We do. We want to line that baking sheet that's on the stove with foil because we're going to cook them at the same time, but they're going to come out a lot faster because they're a lot smaller.
Can we?
That looks great.
Perfectamundo!
All the flavors.
And now we're gonna place our tiny pie crust decorations, bada bing bada boom, on a baking sheet and bake them for the first 15 minutes with the pie. Great. Pie's in the oven. We're probably not gonna come back when we lower the temperature, but we will come back when the pie is done.
Yeah!
So, good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck!
Good luck to the pie.
Good luck to the pie. We're back. We waited. It's done cooking. It is cooled a little. Not enough. But we're gonna try it because I can't spend the night here because I have my own children to take care of.
Get up in that gig. Look at the leaves.
We made whipped cream.
Yay.
Yay! By hand with a whisk. I did.
And now the best part.
And now the best part. The pie. How big of a slice do you want?
Would you say that it was hard to make a pumpkin pie with that?
No, I wouldn't. Would you?
I wouldn't have done it if
Right.
you weren't here to help us.
Yeah, I wouldn't have just done it, but now that I did it, I'm like, okay.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good crunch, good color.
Yes.
Not underdone. Oh my god, but it fell off. Okay. And we're gonna try it.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh.
But, still warm.
Still warm.
It's a fun experience. Right, you're like, there's that cinnamon.
There's all the cinnamon that Devyn poured in.
I love cinnamon. I don't know about it.
That's pumpkin pie. Editor Devyn, scroll up the recipe right now.
What up?
Here's the recipe for you to try if you want to make your own pumpkin pie.
Hey!
Here's the recipe for you to try so you can make it at home.
Amazing.
My tips to you.
Ellen's tips.
My advice to you is follow the instructions because they're probably that way for us.
My advice to you, just jump in.
So, from our little family to your little family, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We'll be back in December. We're gonna take some time off.
Yeah.
But if you liked what you saw, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more. If you have any ideas for us,
Put them in the comments.
put them in the comments. And good luck.
Good luck!